Uh, Aladdin star Mena Massoud has decided to go ahead and leave Twitter after a backlash over Little Mermaid comments. And I'm going to I'm going to defend him here because I feel like he has a point to what he said. First, the most notable thing he said is that he does not think the movie will make $1 billion at the box office. And people seem to be acting like he says that it's like he's saying that it's going to be a bad movie. The way that people are going after him is just like I'm just kind of scratching my head with the some stuff that they said. I've actually pulled some of the responses that he received on Twitter and right here. First one is your film reached 1 billion, but you're still jobless. Seems like you got other things to worry about. He's not jobless. He's not. I looked it up. I'll bring it up right here. I looked it up. He's got six productions that are in the works right now. Six of them. He is not jobless. Boom, 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 boom. He's got one that's completed, two in post. Excuse me, three in post. With one of those three is scheduled to come out sometime this year. And two, including an Aladdin 2 in pre production. So he's not jobless. He's good. He he's going to be good for a little while. Second one here. Mena Massoud chose violence with that comment about the Little Mermaid's box office, and now the Little Mermaid stands are coming after him. Get a fucking life. This is one reason why I'm actually not showing the names of the people who made these comments, and I'm not the first one to post these comments, these exact ones up on YouTube. I'm not. John Campia already did. He already did that. He's the one where it was his video article about this where I got this information. Mena Massoud, your pea green with envy because your CGI monster snooze fest of a very bastardized Aladdin made $1 billion, got forgotten, and you were never casting anything again, anything meaningful again. Okay, the whole casting part, it's still too early to that's still too early. It's still too early to say that he's never been cast in that he's never getting cast in anything meaningful again, or it never was. Again, I said that he's got there's six productions that he signed on to that are yet to come out. We haven't even had we haven't even had a look at them, so we don't have any idea of what they're going to look like, We don't have an idea of the vibe that people get from them. Now, let's see if we can find the production company behind them. Cartoon, film, TV, and TV list. Never heard of them. We know that one. Wait, what about this one in broad daylight, which is completed? All right, press play. Productions and Synergy. So, part of me is getting an A24 vibe for this one here in the U.S. That's a short film. So, here's one: The Sacrifice Game. These are all of all these. Only one of them is not. I can only say that one of them is not an independent film. Balboa production. Oh, is this? Hold on. Is this? This from what's his name? Stallone. Yeah, this was founded by Stallone. This one was founded by Stallone. So if he's involved in this one, uh, know what? What the hell? I'm just gonna get to to back to defending this right here. What he said. Because stuff like saying that he chose violence with the comment. Again, get a fucking life. You ain't helping your cause. You know what you're doing? You're doing the kind of thing that I believe led Hogwarts' legacy to being successful. You're not helping your cause by saying that the decision that a person is making is choosing violence when it's not. Just get a life. Get a fucking life. I probably should have put your name right there. Uh, where was it going? Oh, it's gonna go here, right here, to show you how hard it actually is for a film to hit $1 billion worldwide. I'm going to show you how hard it is. From Box Office Mojo, which is run by IMDb Pro. IMDb Pro is owned by IMDb. IMDb is a go-to place for anything movie related. Now look right here. We go all the way down here. Worldwide total. The lowest grossing film to hit the $1 billion mark is Jurassic World Dominion. In that film, is the 52nd highest grossing film of all time. They have a record of up to 1,000 films. 1,000 films. 52nd out of 1,000. 52 out of 1,000 have actually hit the $1 billion mark on its initial run. Because it's not often where these films end up hitting that mark after their initial run. It's not often. I can't. I cannot think of any film. Actually, many films to have done that. Like, I could only think of two that have done that. One right here, Jurassic Park. That didn't do that until its I want to say its 20th anniversary re-release. And then down here, Star Wars: Phantom Menace. It didn't cross the $1 billion mark until it already had a re-release. And I think it was the same with Dark Knight. But the thing is, it is very difficult for a film to do that. And whenever it does that, it's something that just happens. When a when a film just clicks with the mainstream audience, a film clicking with the mainstream audience, it's something that just happens. I remember seeing a video of George Lucas saying that the original Star Wars was a success because, well, financially a success because, well, one of the reasons why is it just clicked with the audiences, and that when you can't predict when a film is going to do that. When a film does that, it just happens to do that. It's random when it does that. We still don't know if this film is actually going to do that, especially when you take a look at some of Disney's output as of recently. Ant-Man and the Wasp is not doing what did not do well. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 has been doing well, but then again, that's actually a fun movie. But let's take a look at some of their other live action adaptations. Let's take a look at Dumbo. Dumbo was a dud. Uh, Also, Mulan was a financial dud. Cruella, I don't think that did very well. That did okay, very well for an indie movie. But if Cruella was a, an expensive movie, which it probably being a Disney movie, it probably was. This ain't exactly great. And what could also be keeping Little Mermaid from Making the $1 billion club is the release schedule for June. Because June is the lineup for June is like if the 1927 New York Yankees were a film release schedule. Look right, June 2nd, you've got Spider Man Across the Spider Verse. On June 9th, you've got Transformers Rise of the Beast. June 16th, The Flash. Disney's betting the farm. I think Disney's betting the farm that by June 16th, Little Mermaid will have lost its steam because Disney is releasing Elemental. And on uh, June 30th, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Now, we could get a situation where, yeah, we're not getting a situation where it does Super Mario numbers. It's not going to do that. There's too much competition for it to do that. And I think that there is too much competition. I, I think there's too much competition for it to make $1 billion. Because I just listed off, I just said that June has 4 films that are established brands coming out. Established IPs have a history of doing bang, absolutely bonkers numbers at the box office. Which is one reason why Massad's Aladdin movie also made $1 billion. Aladdin was already an established property. People, the moviegoers like me, already had a love for the property. Aladdin, the animated film, was is the first film that I remember seeing in theaters. And it was the same with Lion King, Beauty and the Beast. They had a brand to help them. And where else? I thought it was going somewhere else with this. This to summarize it, in short, Mena's right. He's right. Oh, also, I just thought of other circumstances. Aladdin also had Will Smith as the genie. Yet Will Smith was already a well-established actor way before Aladdin came out. Way before he played the genie in Aladdin. And also the Lion King, what helped the Lion King make $1 billion is the star power in its cast. Get James Earl Jones came back to voice Mufasa. He was already an established star in nerd culture before the first Lion King. Da 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 da. Beauty and the Beast already had an established star in a lead role with Emma Watson. It's just, and also these these films, they came out at a different time. Aladdin came out at a different time at the box office. It came out at a time where people were actually more willing to go to the box office. Because once COVID hit, people were like, "I'm done. I'm done doing this." There were things where people just said, "I'm done doing this for now." I'm one of them. I was done with going to stuff like live events for the rest of 2020. I was perfectly, I was perfectly fine with not going to live events in 2020 after I attended a soccer match, an Atlanta United match that had an attendance of 70,000. After that, when everything started, after that, when COVID hit, I was like, yeah, I'm not fooling around with this thing. If people are saying not to fool around with it, I'm going to take uh, that as a hint that I should not fool around with it. Anyway, what are your thoughts on what Mia said? Take a moment and leave a comment.